Well, welcome back to Peterborough magnet fishing. This video is a bit different. It's a flashback of 2021. First of all, I hope you all had a good Christmas. Going to start off with this time last year. I just hit 100 subscribers. This year I'm just short of 400, so it's growing quite nicely. Yeah, I started the year approaching my first year of YouTubing. I used to fish on my own, hitting the bridges and stuff like that. And then out of the blue on Facebook, somebody messaged me and said, I'm local in Peterborough, can we meet up? And that was 8 months ago, behind Asda, and that was with Vinny. Drag the Mag, you've seen him in a lot of my videos. Unbelievable how the friendship's grown. 8 months down the line, and yeah, it's absolutely brilliant. Also got a crew of Peterborough lads. There's John, Kiran, Clive, Simon. We've also met up quite a few times with Richard from Cambridge. Right, it's enough of me waffling. Let's get on with the video. This first little section is just a montage of different locations. Just thought it'd be nice to put the locations that we've fished over the last 12 months. Well, there we go. There's all the locations that we've fished this last 12 months. I might have missed a few. Been going back through my videos. Apologies for the editing. It's not as crisp as I would like, but I was screen recording off YouTube. I spent 2 or 3 hours going through the last 12 months of videos. Had my headphones in so I could listen to it without any distractions. It doesn't screen record the volume if you've got headphones in. So yeah, had to start again, editing all the clips out that I wanted. yeah, this little next montage is just the meetups and some of the guys that we've met up and magnet fished over the year. Hopefully next year we can get out a bit more, travel a bit further afield, meet a lot more of them. But yeah, hope you enjoy. There's some happy memories in these clips, especially the big meetups. We had Birmingham, Manchester twice, we've gone down to Cambridge twice, the Halloween meetup, the 24-hour meetup. Yeah, we've met some top magnet fishers. Highlight has definitely got to be Bondi. He is an absolute top bloke. We all met him at the Birmingham meetup. Anyway, enjoy this little montage. Up here with the local guy off Facebook called Vinny. I'll put him in my video and we'll see what we get. I'll bring you back. First heavy item. First find of the day so far goes to Vinny. Just pulled out an axe. Nice one. Okay. Vinny's friends or a love?
Love, yeah, it must be.
Half of the love. Got Vinny here with me?
Nice.
Yeah, we're here, parked up. There's a few people mulling around. So we'll go and meet a few of them. Go get something to eat. And yeah, we'll catch you in a bit.
I just I look at it thinking, well, thanks so much. Cheers. Yeah. Alright, how we going? Hey Vinny. Oh yeah, nice to meet you, mate.
Yeah, top bloke.
How you going, mate?
Yeah, cool.
You alright?
Excellent.
Yeah, sure.
The auction. When I see it caught on the magnet, I was like, because all I could see was the handle and one rivet.
That must be old stuff, I remember.
There you go. There you go. Just a quick pan round.
Ruffle. Okay. Best costume. Best costume. There you go.
Nice one. Right, that was all the meetups and some of the fellow magnet fishers we've met over the last 12 months. The next group of montages is going to be finds and the struggles that we've had over the last year. People keep asking, what's your best find? What's your best find? Without a doubt, it's got to be the machine gun from Northampton. That was a cracking find. Fortunately, we can't keep it, so that's probably been disposed of by now. But coming very second close, I would say it was my cast iron wheel from Spalding. About 48 kilograms, I believe it weighed. Going to do something with that, but you'll see later in the video. I'm going to do a little montage of my finds before and after, and things I've got planned for some other bits and bobs. Anyway, enjoy the montage of finds. Yeah, some weird, bizarre, heavy, old, interesting. Gee. Yeah. Ow, that's my ankle's gone. A saucepan lid, or a frying pan lid. And I believe an air rifle. Wooden handle, still intact. Four decent wheels. Right, we'll bring you back. We thought the finds had dried up. Someone that lives nearby brought us out a drink. Thanks for that. And I've just pulled out an Anglo Arms, like hunting knife. So, yeah, cracking find. I'll pop that down out of view. Well, he's got a German war helmet and he's got a pistol in a holder. Wow. This is a police call. Cracking day. Wow. And it's only the second bridge. I was just telling Vinny that there's a magnet fisher called Stu Lock from Fenland, and he's pulled guns and knives out of here before. Yeah.
And there's a magazine in it.
Clive got the war helmet on Sunday, and look what else he's just found.
Cool.
And another magazine there.
Check that. Got a magazine in it.
It's a bar. Don't know what the magnet caught onto. Must have been the drain overflow.
Well, there you go. Martin has just found himself a bar.
Don't know. It's a thingy.
That wagon wheel weren't even on your bucket.
It was.
Oh, was it?
When I first started, I wrote a list from A to Z.
Yeah.
And I put
see
something
video on there. I didn't stop it.
Yeah, you have to zoom in.
I see you'd written A to Z list.
So I had some for every letter of the alphabet.
You're right, things over there.
Let me get that. And it's a diverted traffic sign. Oh, the bang bang. I'll show you in a minute. Two folding knives. Small kitchen knife and a big knife. tidy this all up now. Right, the only problem I've got now with the two trolleys, I've got the trolley with my bin, with all my heavy finds, including line up, try and empty the water out. There we go, we was on some heavy. Took all four of us. Two 550 Pros, Evo 70 and the Evo Extreme. One of the little one. Just got the cast iron drain pipe. Put the block of wood in the groove. Put the block of wood in the groove. Pull the magnet onto the wood and then you can release it. Ah, what a day. It's only a little knife.
What was on that?
There is writing on it from a company, but
yeah.
Oxhead. West Germany.
West Germany, 24.
24? Right, that's definitely coming home and having a clean up.
Yeah.
Right, I'll bring you, well, another phone. That's about 5 or 6. You. That's why you got to be careful. Just got a lock key, went to take it off, and it's now pinned at my finger. Oh. Pardon my French. Right, bucket find list, nowhere near a lock, but pulled out a lock key. I'm going to try and repurpose this lock key I've just found, and within a minute of finding this, a boat comes by. So I'm going to offer it to them, see if they want it. Can you make use of the lock key?
Definitely, thank you very much.
Just pulled it out of here. There we go, it's been cool. There we go, I've just found a home for the lock key. That's it. We haven't seen a boat all day. I pull a lock key out and a boat comes by. Fast speed, low speed, lights, port. Oh! There's still power to it. So,
Oh my god, there is. There's a what? There's power. That's mad safe. Oh, we've got my bike coming, watch out.
right, just pulling up this dubious package out of a bin bag. Have we got the local? Motorbike coming down. Right, back to this interesting find.
I really do.
No, it's not. This is the third bucket find list of the day. I can't believe this.
Wow, yeah, careful on the mullets.
Wow, that's made the trip to Birmingham worth it.
Northampton, you mean?
Northampton, Birmingham was the other week. I have no idea what sort it is. I'm presuming that clicks into there. Just looking for anything on it that... Can't find any numbers or anything on it, or...
It's handmade. That's definitely the way it goes. Trigger's there, don't touch trigger though, just in case. But then, yeah, the magazine will go in there and it'll be boom. What kind of gun is it? It's there.
Yeah, that's...
I think it's going to be jammed, but...
I'll message Steve and then Dippers.
Yeah.
Well, just pulled that out of the lock. Just spoke to Steve Forrester, Rusty Nuts, good old chap. He says it's a rare find, only one or two similar has been pulled out. We've had a little chat with a couple of the CRT members that run this area. Basically, they've said, get off our land. All these nice little side ponds and the locks, they say, is part of an historical site, and they look after them, maintain them, and they don't want them damaged. We did explain that that's all we're trying to do. We're trying to tidy them up, take the rubbish out. But they have politely asked us to get off their land, so we'll do what they say. They did point out 2 boundary sites that is their jurisdiction, so they didn't want to say on camera that we were allowed to fish beyond that point, but they said our boundary stops at. So we're going to go and have a look at the viewing platform at the top, where there was a canal lift, and then we're going to go and fish off their land past a wooden bridge that way. So we'll bring you back shortly. Yeah.
So doing an effort with me and Martin.
Oh.
I believe it's probably from a
Little van.
Maybe.
Back wheel arch. Just had an unusual find. The bank's getting very slippery and muddy, so we've been putting bits of wood over it so we can stand on it, make it a bit more safer. And my magnet kept sticking to the wood, so there was something in the edge here. Big hole over there, you can probably see it near that pallet. We've dug it out. And it's one of them. It's a mini, well, some sort of parking meter. I think it's upside down, because the coins would have come out there into the safe.
Oh yeah.
I think. So yeah, that's the top bit. But yeah, another heavy find. Right. In the rubbish. I won't be taking that home. I'll put that to one side. Hopefully the council or the fishing authorities will remount it. Way up the boat ramp and up to the bridge. I'll clean some of the silt and stuff out of it, take a bit of weight off it. Like and subscribe, hit the notification. There you go. Not sure what you're seeing, so I've got the camera facing the wrong way. So there you go. big pair of bolt croppers. Nice. I might even say that.
I've got a couple of hammers.
Hold on a minute. Cool.
We've got hold out knives in this point. We're already military bullets here.
Yeah.
Like you got one.
They've got to go back to the cars. 5 bikes, a scooter, massive scaffolding bar, 23 trolleys, yes, 23 trolleys, bag of metal, some bars, bits and bobs, and some road signs. A Srcapman has been booked. The Evo Extreme, a 550 plus, 2 grappling hooks on it. I've even had to go and get my waders on to get the 2 grappling hooks back. Then in the end I decided, sod this, let's stop mucking about, we'll get the winch on it. The winch did its job, it broke it out of the silts, and it was a trolley. A baby trolley. Yeah, I've been struggling with that for months. But it's finally out. Right, I'll do my outro now because it's getting dark.
Get that out.
I know.
Yeah. How long did it take you to get that out?
About an hour.
I can't really take getting stuff on before, because we come down here quite regularly.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Right, I'm going to put a little bit on this for me aims for next year. Like I've said, I want to meet up with a lot more magnet fishers. I also hopefully this time next year hit that magic 1,000 subscribers. When I first started YouTube, it was just a way of me recording like a documentary history of my finds, so that I could look back and say, oh yeah, I found this, I've done this, I've been there. Didn't think it would grow into what it is. It's a very strong community. Can't fault the hobby. Another aim I'd like to do, try and get some sort of boat. Don't really want to do kayaks or little rowboats, because they can be topsy-turvy. If you're stuck on something heavy and you're pulling it, you've got nothing to pull against. But a little tender boat with probably a 2 horsepower engine, something like that, just to toodle along the river, reach the places that you can't quite reach from the bank. Possibly trying something different. I would love to be able to scuba dive, so I might in the new year look at trying to get that so I'm certified as a scuba diver. Yeah, that would be really nice. That would bring something different to the channel. Yeah, I've only been using my Evo Extreme, which I call Gizmo, because he's a right monster when he gets wet, for about 5 months, and yeah, I wouldn't look back. The stuff that has stuck to and lifted out. Right, Right, two of me finds. I've not really done much to this. Pulled this out of Wellingborough. Manual water pump, we think. It's got a handle that turns, and then obviously, I'm sure that's what it is, a manual pump. I will try and clean that up at some point, but I've not had time to do anything with that one. My big wheel, which we think had a handle here to turn, or a connecting rod, I've lightly sanded this down. I coated it with like a WD-40 to stop it rusting too much. What I want to do with this is find a scaffolding foot, one of the base plates with the pole sticking up, mount that to the wall, and then I think this is just full of dirt, so I'll clean that out and hopefully the scaffolding bar will be able to go through, and then mount that to the wall. But that's going to be a project. I'm going to sand it down again, prime it, and then repaint it, because it was painted blue before. It's had blue paint on it. But that's one for next year, which I will do. Just thought I'd come into the garden, because these are in the garden at the moment. To give them a clean up, but at the moment they are rusted shut. Just better. I'll have to do it this way. There you go. Not sure what you're seeing, because I've got the camera facing the wrong way. But there you go. Big pair of bolt croppers. Like I said, I'm going to put them in the electrolysis tank, see if I can get them unrusted and opened up. Because they'll look cracking, even if I give them another coat of paint afterwards. Right, enjoy the rest of the... Well, you can't see. To a little gun. I'll try and zoom in properly. There's the hammer. That's the trigger guard. The handle will go in there. Pull back. But yeah, it doesn't resemble much of a gun, but it's definitely part of. I'll give that a clean up and try and put some pictures on. If I don't put the pictures on this video... Right, this bit's just to show you some of the finds and what I've actually cleaned up. This was covered in rust, seized up. It's cleaned up quite nicely. It's a flick knife. Tip of the blade broken, but it's still cleaned up quite nice. Nice little flick knife. Nice brass end. The bayonet from God Manchester. That was all covered in rust and gunk. It's got the groove to attach to the gun, or rifle I should say. So yeah, that's cleaned up quite nice. Blade's not too bad either. I thought once I start cleaning it the blade would fall apart. I couldn't see any writing or inscriptions on it, but yeah, that's a bayonet. Just another little knife that cleaned up quite nice. Rainbow effect on the knife blade. Got my bowling pin. It's not a find, but it's a memory from 2021. One of the raffle prizes at the Birmingham meet. Online magnets. The Beast bowling pin. That's on the display shelf. Also from 2021, got my own little Lego man. Can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, top bloke. He was sending them out to the magnet fishers with their logos. Got me little muscle tops on, because in the summer that's all I wear. And shorts, obviously. The gun part from Leicester. It's not a cap gun, it is actually a part of a gun. Looking online, it's very similar to like a 6-shooter, a pistol. Hammer was there, trigger guard, and the barrel that you put the bullets in, the rotating barrel, sits here, and then the barrel sits on this, but that's all missing. But that's cleaned up quite nice. Found a few horseshoes, but this is the biggest and probably the best condition one I've found this year. Cleaned this one up. I'm going to paint it very similar to my logo, red and white, the old magnet. Put some Mr. Potato hands on it and some eyes, and that'll be my logo, or very similar. I think this was Market Harborough. This was well encased in rust and crud. There is lettering on it. It's R&E J Beale, Market Harborough. I'm presuming it's a letterbox. So yeah, they've got the person's name, Market Harborough, and then obviously lifted up. So that's one in progress. I've got to clean that up a little bit more. Couldn't see any marks on the back of it. So yeah, that's a nice cast iron letterbox. One find that I did clean, one of the Peterborough guys, he didn't want to take these out because they was too heavy. I have just posted a little clip of what they were like before. Put them in the electrolysis tank, sanded them down, and then just gave them a coat of paint, and they work. Ooh. They're too heavy, but yeah, they've unseized and they work. So they've come up quite nice. Quite like them. I have got some other finds, but they're in the process of being cleaned and sorted out. Got all the windlasses, got some hammers, got the light from Spalding. Again, that's in the process. I've got to try and clean that up somehow. But I've also got my new sign, Peterborough Magnet Fishing. One of the style of the old-fashioned street signs. I haven't decided where I'm going to put this or how I'm going to use it, but yeah, Peterborough Magnet Fishing. Well, that's it for this year. On behalf of Peterborough Magnet Fishing, and I'm sure Vinny from Drag the Mag, Happy New Year to all my viewers, and hopefully some interesting content for 2022. Hopefully we'll be able to do some more meetups. The magnet fishing community, it can be strong. To prove it, the other week in Leicester, my car battery was dead. I put a shout out, and Brett from Magnetic Mac organised a jump start for me. Top bloke. And when people get their magnets stuck. Yeah, we don't like to see people lose magnets. At the end of the day, they cost money. That's why I joined the rescuers page on dippers and scrappers. I've got 100% retrieval rate. Touch wood. Yeah, we'll do everything we can to get something back for somebody. If we're local, if it's only about an hour's drive, we'll drive out. I drove, I believe it was Market Harborough, to get Aaron's magnet back from East Midlands magnet fishing. So yeah, we're all there to help each other at the end of the day. We don't want to see people lose their equipment. So yeah, all the best for 2022, and we'll be back soon. Right, before I go, this last little montage is just a couple of the funny moments, quotes, experiences we've had over the last 12 months. Here's to many more next year. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have stayed this long and you're new, please hit that subscribe button. If you are returning, thank you. I really do appreciate your views. Feel free to comment below. I do try and respond to most or all of the comments I do get. Even if it's a thumbs up to say, yeah, I've read it and I've noticed it. Right, bye for now. Right, Vinny's going to do a little party piece.
How could I be so lonely? You know you have to hold me like a trophy. Please don't approach me. Magnetic fishing, living from Sophie. Yeah, I'm with that brat. Find that the day was so mad. Caught the peace, eventually they came. So what we just say yes. I can hear the sirens coming, King of
Nice one.
Now you gotta ask yourself, did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself.
No, it's not a real one. I think it's a BB one. It's quite heavy. It's definitely metal because I pulled it out, but yeah.
ding ding.